Just a really good quality win. Obviously, Kansas State's a very good team. It's a tournament team, a team the NCAA committee had 16th in the country. So to beat a good team, to sweep a good team is important. And I thought defensively that was as good an effort as we've had start to finish maybe all season. Not just on Lee, but everyone. So really proud of our kids. And game 3 of our little mini 4-game season. One more to go on Saturday night at home, and then we hit our bye week. So good way to start February, good way to start round 2 of the Big 12.
Was that kind of a conversation starter or piece throughout the week that, hey, this is the second half of the Big 12 season?
Yeah, I mean, we talked a lot about this little mini 4-game deal. We segment our season a lot. We talked about the start, coinciding with, everyone talks about February and you got to find another gear in February. And so, the end of our little mini season, the start of February, the start of round 2, all that stuff was discussed at length. And, you want to play important games in February. If that's a sign of what you've done from June on. And we're playing important games, and tonight was certainly one of those.
It seemed like when you were talking about the first meeting that felt like, if not the most important win of the season, one of the most important. To come out and especially pull away in the third quarter, get a quote-unquote comfortable win against this team, this caliber of team. Does it match that in terms of importance of what it shows about your team?
Yeah, I think it does because, we knew they were going to be good. They're always well prepared. Yoki Lee's as good a post player as in the country. I thought our post defense was really good. I thought Lex, again, did what Lex has been doing on Sundell, made it hard on her. So, and we got some balanced scoring, which was good. But, yeah, I thought that's, you go into it and you're not sure, the second time around for the first time. You don't know exactly what to expect. But I really thought, with the exception of maybe some early turnovers in the game, but the third quarter we were really good. I mean, really good at both ends. And, when you outscore someone by 16 in the third quarter, you feel pretty good about your chances. And the pace of the game was a little slower, so then you even felt more comfortable probably than you should have.
Just quick follow-up on that. I was going to ask about the third quarter because, as you said, as dominant, do you wish you could sort of bottle that up, or how much will that be used as a teaching point because of, like you said, really hitting shots and also really denying them?
No, I do. I think when you talk about one of the things we have not done is won 4 quarters in a game. The other thing that everyone talks about and we talked about with our team is, and we really, we didn't start the third quarter great offensively. We had 3 really ugly possessions. But we talk about make the other team call the first time out. That's kind of a go-to for us. That means we're off to a good start. No major adjustments, anything like that at halftime. We did change a few things, nothing major. But I thought defensively that got us going, got us a couple transition shots. And I think Ash is getting better and better at handling the double teams. We've made some changes in how we run our offense against her double teams. I thought she was really good. On 3 straight possessions, she had an assist, I think, so that was important.
How was your team able to handle Lee as well as they did?
I think when you play someone like that, there's a lot of things that go into it. I thought our post players were really good. I thought we helped a lot more than we did the last time. I thought Em and Ash were really good at just hanging around and making it hard. You got to get a little bit lucky. She missed a couple that she didn't miss down there. That's, that happens too. But the biggest thing is we told our kids is keep her off the boards and do not foul her. That was, don't foul her shooting the ball. And I thought we did a great job of that. And we did it in both games, really. And, like I said, she missed a couple. We caught a break there. But overall, I think it was started with Mo and B. But I thought Em and Ash really did a really good job of just kind of being a pest and hanging around enough to give her someone to look at. You don't guard great players with one person. It's a person and a half, and in Yoki's case, it's probably 2 or 2.5.
You touched on it a little bit earlier, but in past seasons, you've really relied on Ashley's scoring. she didn't have a bad game, but on a night where she has half of her average, you still beat a ranked team by 15. What does that say about this year's team?
Well, I think it shows a lot of growth number one, in Ash. Ash is still the kid that's going to carry this team, but you look at 11 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, good defensive effort. And I think she set the bar so high that that's a fair point. Like, well, she only had 11 and she only had 12. But that's a credit to how good she is. And then I think it also says, we're getting some other people that can contribute on a more consistent basis. Nye's had back-to-back monster games for us. The other kids are doing what they're doing. So, Ash has seen every double-team situation known to mankind, and she's handled it a lot better, and as a group, we've handled it better.
Are we starting to get more than just a glimpse of what Duke can do? I mean, she hit the open three. We see her ability to drive, take it to the rim, and finish.
Yeah, Nye's been really good. I mean, I think when you come into a new team, the portal's one of those things. It's a great thing, but when you come into a team that's already established, it takes a while. It really does. Not just from a basketball standpoint, but to get comfortable in college and get comfortable with new people. And Nye's been an amazing addition to our university, let alone our basketball team. And I do think she's more comfortable, and there's a trust level between her and her teammates and her and the coaches. I mean, we played her tonight literally to 2, 3, 4, and the 5 in one game. And that comes off of what she did at Tech when Ash got in early foul trouble. So, no, that's a big boost for us. She's long, she's smart, she talks. That's a big upgrade at this point in the season, and hopefully it continues.
How much does it ease the tension on the offense to have 6 players finish with more than 8 points?
No, I think that's huge for us. And everything is about, life is about balance. Offensive basketball and defensive basketball is about balance too. Share the ball, create opportunities, put the defense at stress so they can't just guard 2 people, 3 people. Tonight they had to guard 6 people. And I think that's when we're good, when any team is good, that's, everyone talks about the good articles you write are like, well, they only had 2 people score. The great articles and the great stories are they had 6 people score. I mean, I'm not the brightest guy in America, but there's not many games when I've coached when we've had 6 or 7 people score that many points and you lose. It just doesn't happen very often. So that's a big part of it.